Fan Chengcheng's suspected sister-in-law incident was exposed, and his fans broke down and went berserk, asking his sister to come forward to clarify. Fan Chengcheng's suspected sister-in-law incident could no longer be covered up. Although the studio issued a statement, more and more evidence was dug up, and fans completely went berserk and broke down. The problem is that fans had just scolded Fan Jiuyue some time ago, saying that she was now obscure and was still riding on her brother's popularity. Not only did she not rise, but she also caused Fan Chengcheng to be scolded as a vampire and resource-rich. As a result, now that Fan Chengcheng is in trouble, fans have swarmed to Fan Jiuyue's Weibo again, asking her to come forward to help Fan Chengcheng say a word. This wave of fans is pure joker. However, Fan Jiuyue has not said a word since the incident, allowing the matter to ferment. At this time, Fan Chengcheng's fans changed their faces again, scolding her for being ruthless and ungrateful, not even caring about her own brother, and anyway, they were all crazy and had to involve Fan Jiuyue in this unprovoked disaster. In fact, it can be seen from the fact that Fan Chengcheng's fans asked Fan Jiuyue to take action that his fans have always known that there are people from his sister and Fan Chengcheng's work team. It can even be said that the work team when Fan Chengcheng debuted was formed by Fan Jiuyue from his own team. She has always been strict with Fan Chengcheng. However, Fan Chengcheng later had a rebellious period and had several conflicts with his sister, and Fan Jiuyue let him go. After all, he is his brother. It is impossible to ignore him. It is suspected that this is not the first time that Fan Chengcheng has been in love. Fan Jiuyue has helped him suppress the news in this regard before. This time is the same. Don't look at the surface calm, but someone has been arranged to help him deal with public opinion. The Reuters photo of Fan Chengcheng that was leaked not long ago is suspected to be a trick from Fan Jiuyue, hoping to abuse fans by selling misery. Including sending a lawyer's letter to cover his mouth, Fan Jiuyue especially liked to use this trick when he was in the circle. As for what the fans said, hoping that Fan Jiuyue could speak publicly for Fan Chengcheng, that is impossible. Now is the cusp of the storm. If Fan Jiuyue comes forward, it will only make the matter worse. Cold treatment is the best solution. Anyway, once the heat is over, not many people will pay attention to it. At that time, Fan Jiuyue will rely on his own resources to help his brother to get some resources. Anyway, her agent burned the account book to save a lot of people at the beginning. The favors owed must always be repaid. At that time, this matter will be over. So fans should not worry about it. He is a close relative, and Fan Jiuyue has always doted on this brother. Naturally, he will not ignore it. Fan's self-righteous justice will only cause trouble. In the final analysis, Fan Chengcheng has always been enjoying the dividends of his sister. The company he signed when he debuted was Lihua Entertainment. When Dahua was interviewed before, she said that it was Fan Jiuyue who called Dahua personally and asked if Fan Chengcheng could be sent to Lihua as a trainee. Even though Fan Jiuyue was banned later, Fan Chengcheng was not affected. He has starred in 4 movies since his debut, and he is the protagonist in each movie. He was able to star in Flying Life too because when Han was involved in a scandal, Fan Jiuyue added 20 million to help him. The producer of the 2 movies Life is Not Familiar and Great Night is called Chen Lizzie, who was Fan Jiuyue's benefactor. After she got into trouble, Chen Lizzie dared to publicly support her. Who would believe you if you said they have no relationship? Even if Fan Jiuyue hadn't been there, whether Fan Chengcheng could be born smoothly would be a matter of fact. When Fan Chengcheng's mother was pregnant with him, she was already an older mother and didn't want this child. At that time, Fan Jiuyue had achieved some success in his career, so he personally paid Fan Chengcheng's extra birth fee. Fan Chengcheng has been well off since he was a child, and was sent to study in the United States, but he didn't have the brains to study, and became an idol before graduating from high school. How can these fans have the face to say that Fan Jiuyue implicated him and made him unable to take the civil service exam? Is there a possibility that his academic qualifications did not meet the standards for taking the civil service exam? Sometimes fans are also possessive creatures. Even if they have never met their idols, they can help them cut off their relationship with relatives and friends. It seems that the star's world only needs fans. Now that something has happened, they remember that Fan Chengcheng has a sister. What did she do before? They don't think they are funny. Discussion: do you think Fan Chengcheng's fans are funny?